Hello, hello everybody. Okay, we're just waiting for a few people to come into the chat room. And I am going to modify a few screens here for a second. Okay. All right, we're just waiting for folks to show up. Oh crap. Really? Forget it. Howdy, howdy, folks. How are you on Thursday, August 31st? Got 2 people watching. Please say hi in the chat room so I know you're here. Tonight's show brought to you by Kirkland Kolsch German Style Ale. No, not really. No, I don't have any sponsors. I am not worthy of sponsors yet. So I got 2 people watching. I don't know who those 2 people are. Do I just sit here and twiddle my thumbs until somebody says hello? There you are. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Lynn. How are you? Thanks for coming, guys. We'll just wait for a few more minutes until some more people show up. I have an interesting show tonight, not what you've normally come to expect. Trying to make space on my screen here. Trying to remember that the camera is up there. I guess I need one of those fancy teleprompters. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's the last day of the week. Thank God. And it's a 3-day weekend. Yay. And we are at 4 months and counting until I retire. Oh, how is your husband, Lynn? How did his surgery go? You need my dang address. Well, Nightbot is supposed to be spitting that out, but until I see Nightbot around, I will pump it in here. There you go. Oh, Lynn went to supper. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for coming. Now we got some people coming in. Hopefully Nightbot will start soon. Hold on a second, guys. I can't hear you, Sanjay. Oh, your husband's sitting and waiting at the hospital. Oh, okay, so you're waiting for him to be released? That can suck. That can take hours. Okay, so tonight's topics are going to be kind of scattered. I wanted to show something that my husband and I put together because the acrylic pouring spinning table that I created kind of was a major fail. So I wanted to show you what I had created. So let me go grab that. I gotta clear some space because it is buco large. Sanjay, could you come get the drill out of here? Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be fun, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Do not knock over the beer. You're not knocking over the beer. Okay, the chair has to come out. Oh boy, wait till you guys see this. It is large. Let me switch cameras. Overhead. Okay, move keyboard, move mouse. There. Let's see if I can't lift you up a little bit and show you what I am talking about. That is as far as I can go. Okay. What you were looking at is a very large black tub used to, it's a utility tub, and you get it in the cement section of your home improvement store. It is basically for mixing concrete. And then what we have, we purchased this square with the hole in it. That is a Lazy Susan base. Okay. And that is hidden inside here. And I put it on a base to make it, you know, more stable. And this is a round piece of wood that you can get at Home Depot. I'll show you the screens on Home Depot's website so you can get the idea of what the name of the tools or the parts are. And then this is nailed down to one side of the Lazy Susan, and the secondary piece of wood and the bottom piece of wood are screwed into the other side. And I have two brass finishing nails hammered in on either side of this turning wheel. So that will turn sufficiently. Okay, so we know it works. And in addition, I have punched a small hole in the very center so that I can find the center once there's paint covered all over this thing. And additionally, being that it's wood, if I'm putting down something that's odd shaped, but I want to pour on it, and especially with a spin, then I can put it down, find the center, and then I can put a few finishing nails on, you know, going around the perimeter of the piece to hold it in place. So that is my new acrylic pouring spinning wheel. And it works pretty good. So on that note, I'm going to get this out of our way because it is taking up my entire desk. And then I'll come back and show you the parts. Howdy! Brenda's here. Oh dear. Okay. That's there. Okay. And I am hot, so I'm turning on my air conditioner. It is kind of warm in here today. It's stuffy. And I don't like with the stuffy. Okay, so now let me show you my desktop. And I can't see the chat right now, so you're just going to have to bear with me for a minute. What you're looking at right now is, I hope, the black large concrete mixing tub. It was $12.65, and I think it was actually on sale. I think we got it for like $10 and change. So that's that. The next part is this piece. This is a 6-inch square Lazy Susan turntable with a 400-pound load rating. It was $4.48. Okay. This is the final piece. This is an edge-glued round common 1-inch by 17 3/4 inch piece of lumber. Basically, it's glued stock, and it's 17 3/4 inch in diameter. It was $5.18. So those are the parts. And then you need some screws, obviously, and a drill and drill bit. And that is all the parts that you really need. It works fine. I have to check, make sure that it's level, but if it's not level, you know, a few pieces of scrap wood or something, you know, slipped underneath it will level it out, and it'll be fine. I know that my desk is level, and I know that I can level that tub. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, what else did I want to talk about? I need to make an apology to Janet and to everybody that came in, everybody that submitted an entry after her. I got the numbering wrong. She had, I opened her happy mail or hit her challenge entry on the night that I made the first blown flower pour. Hi Becky, thanks for coming. And I failed to I had her name written down, but I had failed to write in the show notes that it was entry number 10, I believe, or no, entry number, I can't remember now, but I forgot to write down what entry number it was. So everybody that came in after her, I had to shift your numbers around a little bit. So rest assured, I'm going to be picking winners by name, not by the, you know, the number of, you know, when you arrived, when your entry arrived. So I'll do everything by name. I'll do it the old-fashioned way this time, and I will put things in a hat. We will have at least two winners, depending on how many entries I get this week. There's Nightbot, so he'll spit out my mailing information if you want. So yeah, definitely, you know, get an entry to me sometime this week. Did I get any mail from you today? No, honey, I did not, Brenda. I got something from Jean Rosser from the UK. So that's the only piece of mail I got today, other than, get this, 1 jar of paint from Home Depot. They sent me this big ass box with 1 little jar in it. So I'm still waiting on 19 more jars of paint. So yep, maybe tomorrow, Brenda. I'll keep looking for it. You know, I'll go out there and start poking the mailman and ask him to go find it. So I did get a happy mail entry from Jean Rosser today, and I'll open that after I finish this show. I will record it. I'll record it separately and, you know, number it correctly and get her in. So that takes care of that. What else? I'm going to take apart a bunch of wallpaper books. I came into 6 wallpaper books yesterday evening. So I figured I would show everybody on the live stream how to disassemble them and how to use them. And I'm going to be making, I think I'm shooting to make a journal for either or my chicken journal, and possibly some for the winners of the challenge. So those are made by folding wallpaper in a certain way to end up, you use one sheet of wallpaper and you end up getting a multi-page little book, and then you can stack them and glue them and, you know, make a nice sized journal out of them. So where did I get them? I got them at Sherwin-Williams. Now Sherman, I can't say this. I don't know why I get tongue-tied over this stupid name. Sherwin-Williams. They're a paint store like Aboff's or Benjamin Moore. And they also have a sale going on right now. And their sample size is $5 and change, but it's 32 ounces. So I picked myself up, I think four jars of paint yesterday from Sherwin-Williams. And when I walked in, there was a whole wall of wallpaper. So I asked him, I said, so, you know, what do you do with those when they expire? He says, I have to pay somebody to throw them out. I said, so you don't have to pay me, I'll take them off your hands. So he quickly pulled out 6 that were expired and handed them to me, and we happily took them. What says 10 times fast? Say it 10 times fast? No, I can't. I will trip over it. I can't talk tonight. I don't know what's going on with me. So yeah, and he also told me that he has several custom orders of wallpaper that came in and that were never picked up. So he said all he has to do is expense them and he's going to give them away. So he said if I went back there in a week, he would give them to me. So if that's the case, then you know, I can split them up in Happy Mail, or I can make stuff out of them. So that should be fun. So let me go get the books. I need some more liquid encouragement here. And I will be right back while I get some of this crapperoo out of my way. Hello, Rose. Oh dear. Okay. We will start with this one. Okie dokie. Get the keyboard out of the way. Oh, and in case Shirley shows up, Mr. Smithers is back on screen. I had to adjust the angle of the camera. The wall is rapidly filling up. Okay. Let me switch to the overhead. Okay, here we are. Get the mouse out of my way. Okay. Get these out of my way. Alrighty. So this is the first book. It is... they're big. They're very large. So 12... 18 inches square, I'm guessing. Yep. 18 inches square. Okay. And it is filled with all sorts of yumminess. There's beautiful paper in here. It's nice and thick and crisp. And this is all actual wallpaper. And it has some really stunning pieces in it. This one is like, well, it's not like flocked. It's not velvet. But it feels very satiny. And then you have these shorter pages. And more shorter pages. And there's that one. That one's pretty. They are all very, very pretty. Certain companies do a lot of fancy stuff with their books. You know, they have a lot of like tip-ins and additional pages slipped in and multi-sized pieces of wallpaper. But I mean, these are all fantastic pieces of wallpaper, and they all get tossed out in the garbage. So, not on my watch. This stuff is a lot of fun. I mean, look at the texture in that. That's a photograph. There's no, you don't feel anything in it. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Look at this texture. It looks like crinkled silk. Ooh, this one's pretty. They're all very, very pretty. There's more of that crushed fabric and more of it. So that is the first book. Isn't that beautiful? And oh, and this one has glitz on it. It has glitter on it. Let's see if you can see it. I think you can see a little bit. Hi, you're Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, look at the sparkles on this one. Really sparkly. Rosie, don't stand there, please. Go on. She's got herself squished in between my chair and the wall. And if I move my chair an inch, she's going to get crushed. Oh, this one's really cool. Look at this one. It's like an ombre. It's different colors. It's real pale over here, and it gets darker and darker and darker. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's the first book. All right, and you can see it's very well put together. Let's see if you can see this. There's a lot of oomph in it. There's a lot of hardware in it. But it's ridiculously easy to take it apart. Oh dear. Poor Becky. She's getting distracted by watching us. Sorry, Becky. So the trick to this is, let me try and zoom in for you. Rosie, get out of there, please. Rosie, get out of there, please. Come on. Come on. Out. Out. Thank you. Move my tools. Let's see if you can find a screw. Here's a screw. Okay, so what's going on is there is a bunch of really thick cardboard in the spine of this book. So you have your pages of wallpaper and a chunk of cardboard. Pages of wallpaper, chunk of cardboard. And that's how the spine is built in layers. Hi, Tunder. Thanks for coming. Oh, good. Becky fixed her problem. Now she can get that in the mail tomorrow. That's good. So holding them together are, there's two ways that I've seen them put together so far. I've seen a center pipe that each screw from either end gets screwed into, or I've just seen screws just screwed down into it. So we will disassemble this one, and you have to put in a little bit of oomph to get your vice grips to bite onto the very edge. And I'm not sure I can zoom in anymore. Let's see. There, here we go. Okay. So you really got to be aggressive with this and just push down as hard as you can while trying to latch on to the very rim of this screw. And it's not tight enough. So screw it down. There. And just start Lefty loosey. Okay, this is really not tightening up for me today. Okay. Of course it's going to be difficult. Okay. Oh, can you see? This is just your standard vice grip. And here's another one. Different size. And you can close it down. You know, you can change the size of the opening with this. And you're just trying to grasp the very edge of this nail or screw. And I'm having difficulty seeing it now because I dug into it. Of course, this is the first one I'm doing on a live stream. The other one works fine. Now, once you get it, don't rock. Just turn anti-clockwise. Why is it not coming out, Sanjay? It ain't coming out. Sanjay, can you get me a screwdriver, please? A beefy one? You're not even in frame. I'm sorry. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. Oops, that's the wrong way, dum-dum. It has come up, but I don't know at this point if it's screwed all the way down or if it's screwed into the other one. No, they're offset. So there's no central pipe in this one because these are offset. So the issue is just pulling it out. Thank you. It ain't unscrewing.
Is this coming up?
What?
Is this coming up?
Can't tell if it's a screw or if it's a nail. If it's not a screw, it is a screw. But I think that the paper is stripped and the cardboard is stripped. Yeah, it's coming. Now it's coming. I gotta pull on it. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, it's coming. It's starting to wiggle more. It's just stuck. There we go. Oh, this is more like an electrical screw. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why it was the... Where are you? There you are. The threads are very, very fine on this. The other ones that I've taken apart, they were like, you know, sheet metal screws. They had big, thick thread. So that's the first one. And you're basically going to repeat this process all the way around. But by doing this, you don't damage any of the wallpaper, and you get more wallpaper to use. If you were to just cut these out of this book, you would lose a good 2 inches of every piece of paper. And I'm a tightwad. Oh, excuse me. I'm thrifty. So I want to use all of it. You can use a flathead screwdriver to help pry it. There you go. Very strange screws. I've never seen them like that before. So, is anybody doing anything tonight while you're watching? Anybody doing any kind of crafting? Okay, here we go. There. That's another one. Oi. Adjust the air conditioner so it's blowing on me. Alrighty. Rotate this so you can see. Oh, you're supposed to be typing up your lessons. Hi, Lala. How are you? You don't have to stay. I know it's late there. Oh, your junior starts school in the morning, 5th grade? That's wonderful, Lala. You get to bed. You can always come back and watch tomorrow. I hope he has a good first day at school. Yeah, I'm tired tonight too. I've just been out of sorts all week. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Brenda's working on zines. I like those zines. They're cool. They are fun to make. Okay. Never seen the screws like this though before. These are very fine and they're stuck in there good. Need a wee bit of encouragement here. Oh, field trip tomorrow for Amanda. Do you have to go on the trip or do you have to stay back at school? Oh, cool. Julie bought a bread machine and she's waiting and watching for her first loaf to come out. I'm telling you, Julie, you need to be careful with that. That's a slippery slope, boy. My husband and I got a bread machine and I think we both put on like 20 pounds in a month because it's so good. I mean, who doesn't love the smell of baking bread? And who doesn't love the taste of a fresh piece of bread just out of the oven with butter on it? Oh my God. Really? There we go. Oh, that's going to be so good, Julie. Now I'm jealous. I'm jonesing for a piece of fresh bread with butter on it. We went to the Indian grocery store last weekend and we never made it to Costco. So I've been merrily running out of stuff all week. And today I had no half and half of my coffee, which, you know, that could be sudden death to somebody. Hi, Carrie. Oh, you fell asleep watching TV. You're allowed. Thank you for coming. So I had to stop at a deli to pick up some half and half. And all I could think about was, oh my God, I really, really want a roast beef sandwich with horseradish on some rye bread or something. Hi, Rose. How are you? Oh, no, there was a stream. I had a bit of a snafu. if you remember on Tuesday night, my colors were off, or at least I thought that they were off. So after that, I changed my stream over to unlisted to, hi PJ! I changed my stream to unlisted so I could test it out. And tonight, I thought I had it set back. And I didn't. So when I first went live, nothing was happening. And then Sanjay says, did you make it private? So I had to go fix it and restart. Come on. Hot dang, it's done. Oh, that's cool. Becky's doing a quilt square challenge, or swap. Yeah, these screws are miserable. Okay, so that's one side. And if I had had time, I would have had one all taken apart already for you. So, you wouldn't be watching me do this boring crud. Why is, I have to have my mouse here. Why is Carrie a party pooper? Yeah, Carrie, yeah. Oh, it's a round robin, okay. Yeah, Carrie and I have the same outlook on life. Unless we're doing something that makes us happy, we're pretty well miserable. You finally got your paints. Okay, but you didn't buy enough. Well, you know, honey, I went to try and buy some, and I think you all had beat me to it, because a lot of the colors I wanted, including off-white and black, were out of stock. Oh, Polish bread. Lala says that a Polish bread is the best in the world with a side of butter. Oh, wow. Oh, I bet that is good. Yeah, that's what I like about these live chats, the live streams, Lynn. We're all just hanging out and having a good time. Yeah, and if people want to leave me negative comments, I'll just delete them. Because they're just looking for, you know, free information. They're not looking for friendship. And that's what I love about you guys, is all the friendship. Babka, yeah, Babka's good. Yep, I'll work up a sweat for you, Lynn. You can just sit there and relax. Just do me a favor, and when you're doing this, and you're really yanking hard, don't punch yourself in the face. Don't ask me how I know this. Thank you, PJ. Oh, it's coming. Push, push. It's crowning. There we go. 2 more to go. PJ says that he's actually done that. You get so worked up, you just punch yourself right in the face. Oh, how awesome. Carrie got some resin in, and she's going to be making pendants this weekend. Yeah, the resin, you have to have the really expensive resin, that master cast. That stuff is like $200 or $300 a gallon. So I would go, what was it? Art Cast? There's a cheaper one. And if I was going to try it, that would be it. Once I'm in my studio, then I will give that a try. But for now... Right, Tunder, but I want to start using these. Tunder was saying that, you know, you would want to keep it in the book. until you want to use it. But I wanted to show you guys how to take this apart. And while we're at it, I want to use these pages to make some books. So I agree that leaving them in the book is good until you want them. What PJ, what resin did you get? Because that master cast is, I think, way overrated. I would not listen to Anne Marie Rittenhouse about her products. She seems very over opinionated about buying expensive stuff. East Coast resin. Okay, and is it craft resin, or is it like industry resin for tabletops and what? Because the ones for jewelry and for craft tend to be clearer. I don't know as to whether or not she's really paid by them or not. She says she isn't. Same thing with Vallejo paints, but you know, in my opinion, if you're rich and you don't mind spending that kind of money, fine. But you know, if you're piss poor, oh, she doesn't pay for her stuff. Yeah, Patreon. Yeah. Well, I don't have Patreon. I'm hoping to get enough money just to cover postage. There we go. Okay, we're down to the last one. Yeah, I had forgotten all about that Patreon stuff. I usually fast forward through that. It's so annoying. Man, it's hot in here tonight. Chugging my beer. PJ has a Patreon account, so you could talk to him about that. I don't know. I am planning, I'm going to let you guys know in advance. I am planning on enabling Super Chat when I hit 1,000, but I'm not asking for anything. You know, if you guys want to help support my channel and, you know, give me a couple of bucks now and then for postage for the giveaways, that's fine. But I'm not going to demand, or I'm not going to have any kind of secret society that, you know, you have to pay for to get in on. That's silly. Oh, thank you, PJ. Did you call Grandma today? PJ? If you did not call Grandma today, you better go call her right this very second, because it's her birthday. Oh, oh boy. The last screw is always giving me grief. You left her a message, okay. Yeah, I left her like 5 messages. She's real busy, and she's really having a lot of fun. I left her about 5 messages in the last 2 weeks. And last night she finally got back to me. So she went shopping through Home Depot with us. What is Super Chat? Lynn, have you ever been in Stacy's Pink Poodle Pack live streams? If you have, then in the chat window next to the smiley face, sometimes you might see a $sign. And if you see a $sign, that means that they have Super Chat enabled, and it allows you to make a payment directly to the channel owner, me, in, you know, anything from $2 on up, as generous as you want to go. YouTube does take 30% of it. So I don't know if you need a PayPal account. I did it once, and I've donated to Stacy's channel on multiple occasions, but I don't remember if it was PayPal or not. But PayPal has another system that works only on cell phones, and it's called Venmo. Well, when you consider that they're doing all of this for free, Rose, you know, they're giving us these platforms and all these tools and all this storage space, because, you know, videos are massive. So when you consider all of that, you know, 30% seems reasonable. Okay, so now we can get rid of these nasty old tools and screws. Get rid of these. Right, they get something. I mean, it's part of Google, and Google makes money from advertising and from data collection. I'm going to try and zoom out a little more so you can see the whole book. Yep, I can put the PayPal, hi Tuppy. I can put the PayPal link there. That's not a problem. Whatever you give, then you would just give as a gift, sending money to friends or family, and that way I don't get charged. Okay, so now we have the guts of the book. And now you can see that we have all these lovely staples. And you've got this beautiful piece of rope here that you can cut out and use again for something else. It's, you know, a real fancy satin rope like you'd have on drapes. But now we can get rid of this big old book. And by the way, this cardboard is fantastic for acrylic pouring. It doesn't warp. So that there is that. Man, that would be a big pour. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Let me get this out of my way. I have a real fun wallpaper book to show you. I went to Sherwin-Williams. I got it right. And I went there. They were also having a sale on paints. Oh, Rose. Ha ha. Sherwin-Williams is having a sale. Oh, and Brenda. Sherwin-Williams is having a sale from now until September 4th on their sample colors. So you can go get any color you want in their sample jar. And it is 1 quart, and it was $5 and change. It's acrylic paint, yes. House paint is 100% acrylic. Yes, it is. I don't know if Lowe's is going to have one or not. And something else that I don't know if this is limited to just my local Home Depot or not. But my local Home Depot is starting a craft section in their paint aisle. And they're going to have Unicorn Spit, which they already have. They're going to have Deco Arts Extreme Sheen glitter paints and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, again, I don't know if it's system, you know, store franchise wide or not. But they're having it. I would assume that Lowe's will have a sale too. Okay. So yeah, I went to Sherwin-Williams and they were having this. Also, Abofs is also having a sale. Where did it go? Here it is. I got this in the mail today. 4-day sale, 25% off all Benjamin Moore paints and stains. Yeah, and I probably have the same 5 colors or 6 colors for you, Carrie, because I bought it thinking that I could use it with acrylic, and I really don't want to use it if it's oil. I just don't want to go there. Sometimes these staples come out. It's awesome in a bottle. Oh, you mean pouring it into an empty, like, wine or jar? Oh, here, I'll go get the jar and I'll show you. Oh, it's hot. What is this? Okay. That's good. Sanjay just made me a yogurt sauce. It's called Raita. That's good. It's very cool and refreshing. This is Unicorn Spit. It is a gel stain and glaze. It's for multi-surface. It's non-toxic. Shake well before using. Use on wood, glass, metal, fabric, concrete, laminate, and more. Make color as opaque or vibrant as your dreams require. The exquisite jasmine scented vibrant colored gel stain is ideal for use in creating or refinishing tons of projects. Each 4-ounce bottle covers 38-inch by 19-inch area. It comes pre-mixed and ready to use. For the boldest color, or add up to 70% water or your own custom paint, stain, or glaze. See website for dilution percentage recommendations. Directions. Test small area before use. Apply with a brush, foam pad, or other tools. Dry time depends on thickness of application. Spray lightly with water to keep product workable on a large porous application. Once dry, use Famo wood glaze coat or other non-water-based coatings to protect and add gloss to your project. Do not freeze. So that's what that is. Again, Unicorn Spit. And it is a gel stain and glaze. Okay, so you can use use it with your hands and it washes right off. The only thing is, the only way to protect it is to use a non-water-based coating such as resin or an oil poly. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. I don't have resin, so I can't use resin on it. But that's what that is. And Carrie, if you friend Carrie on Facebook, she can tell you all about it because she uses it a lot and she really likes it. I'm trying to get these staples out of here. Oh, tongue oil works well also. Okay. That's not strong enough. There we go. Urgh. some of these books they use, you know, really nice staples, and they come out in one piece. It's fun on glass, not to mention the egg on the chicken challenge I sent you was spitted also. Okay, cool. Oh, and the tutu. The tutu has, oh, that's, okay, that's unicorn spit. Okay. The tutu has unicorn spit on it. Oh, dear. Yeah, these are real cheap staples. Oh, that one came out nice. See, sometimes they come out whole. Other times, not so much. There we go. And there'll be multiple layers of staples. There's staples on this side also, and some of these books will have staples going through, you know, different areas here. So, let me move. I'm trying to get my keyboard out of the way here. I'm knocking stuff on the floor. We're not doing anything riveting, Becky. It's mostly just a chat session until I can get this stupid thing apart. Right now I'm trying to pluck the staples out of it. Oh boy, oh boy. There. Boy, I'm really getting my cardio on tonight, guys. Who says exercising can't be fun? You were just sitting me the other night before we went on the air trying to shake up my Bombay inks that had all settled. I hadn't used them in quite a while. My arms were like jello. Okay. What, honey? Showed what?
All the wallpaper books.
No. Okay. So now you have these real thick pieces of cardboard, but these are, they don't have a lot of strength across the width. They'll snap, see? And they just shred. Oh, Carrie, what an excellent idea that would be. Carrie suggested that I get a paint shaker when I get my studio. Oh, that's fantastic. Brenda says the chickens have all run for their lives because she's plucking the staples out of that book like pulling pin feathers out of a bird. Yes, and dee-dee-doo. Okay. On to the next level of staple. I really hope that's not. No, it's not. There we go. All right. These are just breaking, the big ones. They're actually getting hot from my bending the metal so much. Yeah, Rosie Posey, Puddin' and Pie. She's here. Rose Ryan is here, as is Rosie Posey, my puppy dog. Okay, almost done, almost done. Oh, yeah. I tell you, man, some of these things just don't want to give. You were hoping to craft? Oh, but you have a Howie in your lap. Well, I'm so glad you have a Howie in your lap. It's a wonderful thing to have a Howie. I don't have a Howie. Oh, Howie Mandel? No. Phew. Holy crap. Leverage is a wonderful thing. A pooty cat. Oh. Rose says, "Hi, Nightbot. Nice to see you." Brenda says, "Lynn, you ain't lived till you've waxed your chicken." Brenda's snarky. Be like Brenda. I don't think my chickens would appreciate that, Brenda. Yeah, Nightbot does need some love. He performs a valuable service. Some of them are easy. Carrie says, "Chicken, is that what we're calling it now?" Yeah, some of these books are easy. But that's one signature. Loose. And some more cardboard. Yeah, you should have gotten more, Rose, before... Well, you had the chance, because now they ain't got no more. I mean, I'm sorry, but how can you be out of off-white paint and black paint? Yeah, go to Sherwin-Williams. They're having a sale. Their sample containers are 32 ounces, and they are $5 and change. $6 including tax. And yes, and they're all satin finish. Oh dear. No, Rose, you will never live it down. Brenda was right. Be like Brenda. Oh dear. Holy crap. Oh. Rose says, "I don't need a lot of large containers. I barely have room as it is." You need to build yourself some more closet space. And then tell me where that closet space is, and I'll come over there some night and empty it for you. Come on out now, damn it. Starting to lose my patience. This is the hardest book I've had to try and rip apart. Alright, there's signature 2. more useless cardboard. Yeah, right, Carrie? Rose needs to start pouring some paint quickly so she can make room to buy more paint. Oh dear. Rose has a Lowe's right next to her subdivision. So she's waiting for Lowe's to have a paint sale. Yeah, they had one last July. Last year, 2016, but they haven't had one since. Okay. Rose has done 3 pours so far. Okay, and now, of course, they had to put a few more going into other direction. Going the other way. That's right, Rose. Carrie says it doesn't count without pictures. I have not seen that YouTube video yet. Rose is going to call Lowe's and ask what's taking so long on having that sale, because all the other paint places are having sales now. Yeah, I had to give Lowe's a piece of my mind. They tried to screw with me. See, that's what I don't like about these mega corporations. They decide, oh, it would be more efficient and more customer service oriented if we were to centralize all of our services. And basically centralize means corporate's going to take over everything. And then they only have the mental capacity to think about their locality when it comes to how contractors work, what the schedules are like. And so we had no word on when the heck the cabinets are going to be installed. So I called, and I was told that I had to deal with the corporate coordinator. So I called her, and she said, oh, the cabinets are scheduled to be installed September 28th. WTF? I don't think so. That means that by the time I got the counters installed and I had a real kitchen to use, it would be December. So I called my local gal who watches all of my YouTube videos. She and her husband watch my YouTube videos. Hi, Jeannie! And she went around corporate and she got another installer to agree to do the install within the next 10 days. So we're just waiting on the exact date. Yeah, they centralize for themselves because they don't want to have to do that much work. So I was not pleased. And I sent Jeannie an email, and I said, Jeannie, my New York attitude is going to get all up in somebody's business. It won't be yours, but somebody's going to feel my wrath. She thought that was funny. Okay, so look at that. No more staples. And we have this really nice, shiny, high-quality cardstock that we can use for anything we want. All right. Your screen wasn't moving. That's probably because I was having a cardiac arrest down in the lower portion of my screen down here. I was yanking all of the staples out, so my apologies. I'm going to grab some of my... Oh man, that's just good. Pardon me while I stuff my face. Okay. Your screen wasn't moving because I wasn't moving. Okay, I was watching a video today where somebody took a square piece of paper and she just happened to be using wallpaper, and she made a book out of it. And I can zoom in to show you this. I'm trying to move my screen a little bit so I can actually see the whole size of the screen here. Okay. So this is, it's called a one-page book. And this is what it looks like. Okay. You start out with a square of paper, and then you divide it in threes. Actually, I'm going to zoom out a little more. Yeah, wrong way. Okay. You start with a square of paper, and you divide it equally in thirds. And you measure up 2/3 here, and then 2/3 here. So for this piece of paper, a third was 2 inches, 2.75 inches. So 2.75, 2.75, and then you cut here. And then you do the same thing over here and you cut here. Okay? And this becomes the book cover. Oh, is that what they call it? A meander book? And then you kind of accordion fold it. So you fold it this way. Okay? And then you fold it this way. And then you fold it this way. And then this way. And then this way. And this way. And you just keep going. Okay? And the very last page is, you know, you can either do it that way, or you can fold it back in and have a little tip out. But when you do that, you end up with pockets all over. And if you see, I wrote in here, pocket, pocket, and then you would end up gluing, here, let's see, what happened here? Cover, what happened? What'd I do? Hang on. Okay, here. There's page 1. And there's a pocket up here. And there can be a pocket here. And if you see, I wrote glue and glue. So you would glue those two edges together and you would have a side pocket. But up here, you have a pocket in between these two. So you would glue this back piece. I'll go more into it. She did it with only one cut. Well, now I've seen the magazine or the zines. Those are one cut. But this becomes I don't know, more of a book, I guess. And then you can stack them. So you would take the cover from book 2 and glue it on here, and then you would also get yourself another pocket, and then you would start all over again. And that way you're basically building a big stack of small books, and then you can just make them a cover. Right, there are different ways of cutting them, but this is the only way that I found today. And that's when I said, okay, well, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to take apart the wallpaper books, and I'm going to try and make some of these, because I do want to make a chicken journal so that I can start putting all of my chicken doodles into a book. And I was hoping that, you know, it might be a fun way to add to the prize pack of the challenge. So we have these little rough things over here, so I don't know if I should bother cutting it off and then making it square again. I don't know if this is actually a square, so let me look. This is 12, 17 and a half. Yeah, these are square. So if I wanted to do that, 17 and a half divided by 3 is, my brain just melted. Let me pull up my calculator and see if it's easy. 17.5 divided by 3 is, holy crap. Okay. Let me get my big T-square. So if you can't divide 17 and a half by 3 easily, you can do this trick here, which is to take a ruler and have one edge touch here, touch one edge, and then just rotate the ruler until you get a number that you can divide easily. So here, 18. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. So you draw a mark at 12 and you draw a mark at 6. Okay? And then you can do the same thing up here. So you have a little bit more of a big line to work with. Hi, Ann. Oh, cut that sucker down to 15 by 15. You know, I really should, you know, come to think of it, because I have this rough edge here. Okay. She wants me to cut it down to 15 by 15. I don't have a big enough paper cutter to fit these in. Cut it down to 15 by 15, huh? There's, okay, there's 15. We ain't no mathematicians. No, we ain't. Actually, Dadums is. Sanjay's father was one of India's most highly respected mathematicians. So Sanjay is born and bred calculator. He, by the time I can find my calculator app and turn it on, he has the answer in his head. Oh, okay. I'm doing it wrong. Where's your quilt cutting stuff? It's in my other room. I have a big, you know, cutting table and big cutting mats and, you know, big cutting squares and all of that, but I don't, I have no room for it here. It is in the other room, buried. Nice, get him to fix it for you. Yeah, there's no room here. When I moved down, 4 months, girls, 4 months. I am in the countdown now. Okay, so that's gonna get cut with a pair of scissors. Come on. Oh, and I saved myself. I saved myself. I almost cut this in the wrong spot. Boy, wouldn't that have been embarrassing. Uh, 15. You folks were just going to watch me do that, weren't you? Make such a big mess out of such a pretty piece of wallpaper. I can't see the lines. Okay. Boy, this better be square. Will I press the creases with an iron? No. I don't have. I have 2 travel irons, or two little irons, plus a heat iron for wood burning, but none of them are readily available. And I was just going to use my scissor. I just use my scissor, you know, and I just rub it down that way. I'm not looking for, you know, real precise measurements or real precise edges. Okay. Okay. It's so soft too. There is such a pretty sheen on it. Okay. There. Okay, so now we're going to measure this out 5 by 5. And if this is not 5 by 5, I'm going to be complaining to somebody who told me to cut it down to 15 by 15. 10. And this better be 5 or else. Phew! Okay. Now let me look. Where did the, oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to measure up 10. Over here, where's the crease? There it is. There's 10 inch. And now we're going to measure over here 10 inch. Okay. Five-inch square blocks, yep. And I'm going to open this up just to make sure I don't screw it up. I don't know which side I'm supposed to do this on. Okay. This should be the cover. I can't see that crease. The wallpaper is so shiny I can't see the fold. There. Hi Brandy, thanks for coming. Uh-oh. Brandy had a bad Thursday. A lot of blonde moments. Oh dear. Your blonde moments or somebody else's? I tell you, I swear half the PhD people at Stony Brook are blonde. I don't know how they can figure out how to get dressed in the morning. Okay. Let's just mark up here to 5. And there. Okay, so that is cut. And this is getting folded like this. Okay, so this is going to be the cover. And then you're going to accordion it like this. And just make sure that the edges all line up. Brandy says, who said I got dressed? Brenda wanted to know whether or not she needed assistance getting dressed this morning. And now I'm going to go this way. And then I'm going to go accordion again. Okay. Hello, Andrea. She was doing multimedia. Okay, and now we're just going to continue to accordion our way right on out of here. Hello, Janet. And I did publicly apologize for messing up Janet's challenge entry. I had her name down, but not the number. Okay. So now we are going to go which way? I'm referring back to the master here. Okay, we did that, we did that. Okay, and now we go under this piece. Okay, and this will be the last that we have to do. And this page, instead of doing accordion down, we can fold in to make a flip page, to make a flip out. Okay, so this is our cover, and it opens like this, and then like this, and this, and then this, and you continue to make as many as you want, and you can glue the cover of the next one to the back of this one. And you have to tape up the various parts so you get the right flip pages, and for some reason these are not exactly lined up perfectly. Oh, I see. Okay. my cut might have been a touch shy, or actually this one is a touch long. That looks level. It's just this one. So I give this one a little tiny haircut and all the problems go away. Okay. So now, there. Okay, so that's page 1, and now what you do is you put tape here, and that way you get a side pocket, and if you put tape back here, you'll get a top pocket here, and you can do the same thing and have another top pocket. So let me get out my tape, my score tape, if I can find it. There. Okay. Fix this edge a little bit. I think it needs to be nicked just a hair. There. Okay. Okay, so first I'm going to put some tape here. Come on. Okay. And now we pin this one down like that. Oh yeah, please give me a thumbs up, guys. Thanks, Brandy. Okay, so now you have a nice little pocket in here. And you can also secure it by putting a little piece of tape down here too. So we can do that. Rose says, "You're not the boss of me, Brandy." Thank you, Janet. She did hers as soon as she came in. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Trying to get to that 1,000 mark. I'm going to have a lot of fun giving away things, giving away prizes. That should be fun. Okay, so now we've got this nice side pocket. And we have a top pocket. And I actually have to stick a piece of tape in here too. Let me get a piece of tape there. Rose says she has to watch a while and see if she likes it. Jeez. She's hard to please. Okay. Rose says she likes the timeout that slow-mo gives her. It gives her more time to plan. Okay, so now you have a nice pocket that's still not sealed in the back. So we can fix that. Okay. Rose says, "I own my naughtiness." Okay. Alright, so now we have one nice pocket here. Oh, and I still didn't seal that. What the hell's wrong with me? Freaking airhead tonight. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay. That has to go right there. I tell you, my brain is just not working today. Must be all that blonde, all those blonde hormones in the air. I hope I'm not taping down the wrong page. I probably am. This is the practice one, not the real one. Brandy says, you're not alone, Melissa. Thank you. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay. Cover, page 1. One pocket here. And then one pocket here. And then one pocket here. And I have to do this one. Too many pockets here. Things that I gotta tape up. Oh. Lynn got a blonde streak yesterday at the salon. I used to have blonde streaks in my hair back in the 70s. Oh man, everybody loved those. Come on, get in there. Metaphorical blonde streak, huh? Okay. Let's. Pardon me. Drop the T-square. Or the. Yeah, the square. Okay. Okay. One pocket, two pocket, three pocket, all sealed. And now we have to do that again here for this side pocket here. So we have to glue this edge together. Lynn says they cover your old lady hairs. I proudly wear my old lady hairs. If there was one thing I could have from my father, it would be his shocking silver hair. It was just so stunning. He was a good-looking man. Okay. And I did it again, you jackass. Let's see if I can do that. Ha ha ha! Playtime. What the hell's going on? What am I doing? Pardon me while I get confused. That is going like that. So I also have to glue. I'm so confused. Hang on, guys, while I figure this out. Okay, that's page 1, page 2. And if that's a side pocket, okay, I got it now. I'm mentally challenged tonight. Okay. That's right, Brandy. She says, any woman that has silver, gray, or white hair has damn well earned it one way or the other. Yes, indeedy do. Okay. There we go. That is book one. Now let's see if we can do this so I can show you. Oh, Andrea, don't be. It's kind of difficult to follow because it's, you know, a big white piece of paper. So it should be a little bit easier now that we know we have this one sample. Okay. So maybe what I can do is take some magic markers, or here, I'll take this. Okay, we're going to color this one purple, and we will pick another color. Amber. And we'll color this one orange. Okay, and then I'll draw numbers on them. Let me pick up the dropped stamp pad. I gotta get down on the floor on my hands and knees, curl under the desk. Not easy when your neck and spine don't bend. Holy crap. Oh, okay. Ow. Slam my head into the... And now I have to get this out of the way. I tell you guys, 4 months. 4 months and counting. Get this the hell out of my way. Okay. Now, we'll reach for a big fat magic marker. Okay. And here. Cover. Okay. And where is the back cover? Flip out page. So this is the back cover. Okay, and this is the flip out page. Okay. And that should start to make things a little bit clearer. I will fold it up and I will number them, and then I'll unfold it all so we can all see it. Okay, cover. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and the flip out page. And then over here we have the back cover. Okay, and we're going to have a pocket here. And here. Okay, and now we're going to have a pocket here. And a pocket up here. you know, show you details as soon as I get done writing all of this stuff. We'll open it up and we'll examine the results. Because I'm a visual learner too. Okay. So. Okay. So you have a square piece of paper. You're going to, you lost me at the back cover. Okay. You've got this piece of paper. It's square. Aren't lefties the best? It might be easier if I flip this over so you have something dark to look at instead of all this white. Let's see. That should help things. Okay. So, the first thing that you're going to do on your square piece of paper that has been folded in thirds, okay, you're going to measure up 2/3 up to here, and you're going to cut that just up to that line. And then you're going to do the same thing over here. Measure up 2/3 and cut. Okay? So now you've got this S shape kind of thing. Okay? So the very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to start here and you're going to fold this up like this. Okay? And then you're going to fold this in the opposite direction like this. Okay? And now you're going to fold this under like this. And then fold this over like this. And see, notice this is now upside down. Right? They would make a cute zine. Okay? And then you fold it like that. And then like that. And then this is going to be your last fold. Like that. Okay? Because your back page can be a flip out. Hi Arlene, thanks for coming. Okay? So then when you open your book, you have page 1 and page 2. And you can make yourself a pocket right up here. Wow, it has been 20 years, huh, Rose? Today's the 20th anniversary of Princess Diana's death. Yeah. So you have a pocket here. So for that, you would need to glue right here and then right here. And then in between pages 2 and 3, you've got this. So you can glue here and close that. And then you'll have a pocket here. And then when you turn to page 3, you can have another one of those pockets here by gluing down here and at the bottom here. Okay? And then page 4 can have a pocket over here. So for that, you would need to glue this side and this side. She wasn't she, Brandy? Okay. And then this is your flip out page. Okay. Did that make sense? I can go through it again. We'll unfold it. And I've made one side orange and one side purple. Okay. And now I can actually add in the glue information. So let's see, there's going to be a pocket there. And a pocket. Oh, and that's, okay, that's for when you're gluing the second one. Okay. Let me get out the second one. In my case, the first. And so pretend that this is book 2. And this is the cover. Okay, just like before. So when you put this all together and you want to glue another one on, you have your back cover and the other cover. And you can make a pocket. Come on. You can make a pocket right here in between the cover of the old book and the cover of the new book by gluing here and here and here. Okay? And then again, it would be the same thing. You would go through gluing down this section and this section for this pocket, and then over here you would glue this section and this section for this pocket. Yes, you can make these with two-sided sheets of scrapbook paper. I don't know if I have two-sided scrap sheet paper. I don't know if I have that. But I can go through it again if you want. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to make this. I'm going to whack off 2 inches over here. It's like a hard math problem. If one train starts out, oh, don't go there, Jesus. Andrea says it's like a hard math problem. If one train starts out at 20 miles per hour and the other is going 50 miles an hour in the opposite direction across the United States, where will they meet? What color is the conductor's underwear? Oh, did you see this, the standard zine fold, Rose? Because we can do that as well. And for that, I don't even think you need a square, do you? I don't think you do. I lost my pencil. There it is. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I think that the person who did it made it... Now, of course they're going to make it unnecessarily complicated. Andrea says the conductor goes commando, which means no drawers. I don't know how they could do that. Man, that'd be uncomfortable. I can't see that line. Okay. And it only had one cut in it, right, Rose? If it only had one cut in it, I know that's the zine fold. There's all sorts of different ways of folding to end up with this, but the concept is called one page book. Brenda says the conductor's underwear was brown because he crapped his pants seeing the other train coming at him. A zine, I'll show you what a zine is. A zine. It basically folds itself after cutting, yes. Let's take one of these squares, okay? Not the one that I cut down. You fold it in half. Okay. And then you fold this line up like it is. And then fold this line up like it is. Okay. And then fold this whole thing over like this. Okay. Okay, Janet says when she made hers, she used a small hole punch and used it where the pockets go. Oh yeah, exactly. That's fantastic. Yes. It makes it, gives you a little cutout. So yeah, we could do that, and that would help you see what I'm talking about here. Let me pull out my circle punch. That's the wrong drawer, dum-dum. Here it is. Oh, that's not it. Found it. I only have one size. Carry on with the... Okay. So, if you want to make it easier to see what the hell is going on here. Okay. You can do a wee bit of a hole punch. Not the whole circle, mind you. Size does matter, yes. It does. Andrea says, I think someone who does origami made this up to frustrate people. Alright, so basically what you want to do is you want to cut out a half, you know, a little bit of a crescent, you know, a little bit of a partial eclipse. Okay? And then over here you can do the same thing, but you're going to have, you know, yeah. You're going to have a wee bit of a hole here. I guess I could do that. Why not? Let's just do it. We'll just do a wee bit of one. No, I guess not, huh? Okay, maybe one at a time. There we go. Okay, so there. So now you can see that you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. And now we can do that over here. Okay. And then over here. Oh, jeez. There we go. I want to get back to the zine fold. This is too much like exercise. Sorry. I was trying to make it entertaining, but, you know. Okay. So now we have this, and we can clearly see that there's a pocket here. And we can see that there's a pocket here. Yeah, I know, Rose, right? And then there's a pocket there, and there's another pocket there. Okay, so we're back to the zine fold that I learned. And I don't know if this is the same as you all have seen. But this one's fun, and it's not all that painful. Okay, so we folded this in half this way. It's funny watching you. Yeah, okay. And then I folded it like that, and I folded it like that, okay? And then we folded it like this, okay? Now, here comes the fun part. And I'm going to draw this line out so you can see what I are talking about. Okay, you see that line there? Pick up your scissors and cut that line. Okay. Okay. Now, open it up. You see that hole? There are none so blind as those who will not see. You don't see it. Okay, we're going to do this again. This is your piece of paper. It does not have to be square. Okay? You're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to fold it up to that fold line on both sides. Okay? Rose, what don't you see? And then fold it like that. Open it up, and if you're scared, just draw a line from this fold to this fold. And then fold it in half like this. Rose is in rerun hell. I'm sorry. And then just cut it, okay? So now, when you open this, you have this hole. I'll try and zoom out some more. Okay? You basically, you push like this. And you push it open, okay? You see what happened there? Okay. You're having fun. All right, so you're not okay, okay. I'm trying to wrap my head around how can I explain this differently? Because I know that saying the same exact thing over and over and over again doesn't do well. Okay, so you're basically going like this. Okay? And now you have your zine. I think Rose needs to go in the corner. Okay, Rose in the corner. Timeout corner, 5 minutes. So you don't need a bone folder. Okay, so now here's your magazine. Isn't that fascinating? And now you have a pocket here by taping this down. I will tape it down for you. I will show you. Okay, dog. Okay. See? Pocket. And now you glue down this down here. Egg! Spider! Yet! Dead spider. Where's the tap sound? Sorry. Don't call PETA. Yeah, these are big pockets. I mean, you could hide a lot of paint receipts in here so no one could find them, right, Rose? I mean, you know, that's deep. Okay, so I want this to be a pocket. So if that's the case, then I want to glue. I'm going to make a little mark here. Glue, glue. And then this is going to be a glue and a glue. Citizen's arrest. Come and get me, Rose. Yeah, I'm with Carrie on that. Spiders are no bueno. Okay. So now I can open this up a wee bit and put some glue down. I love this wallpaper. This is all Betsy Doodle's fault. She was the one that, she sent me a whole bunch of wallpaper. And when I got the book, her flow journal, I didn't even know where to get wallpaper. Oh, night, Michelle. Thanks for coming. Okie doke. Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now you got a back pocket like that. You got a pocket up here and a pocket up here and a pocket here. Yeah, I got 6 books for free last night, Rose. I bought 2 off of eBay before I realized that you could actually go get them. So I'll show you the other books. Just rip the rip the wallpaper off the wall, yeah. So that is a zine, okay? And then the whole purpose of this is you're going to decorate this like a magazine if you want. You're going to put, you can put some paint on it. You can put pictures from a magazine in it. You can draw on it. You can make tags that go in the pockets, you know, and then just decorate each page and put little goodies in the pockets, and there you go. That's a zine, and those, everybody is sending those to each other now, from what I understand. Rose doesn't have any wallpaper. She made that mistake only once. And then the other book, again, is this one, and it does help showing, you know, putting little pocket notches in there. But so that's that, and I'm going to try and, you know, let's see, can you glue down papers onto this with regular glue? Yeah, I don't see why not. I would assume that you could use, you know, you could use acrylic matte medium. Hi, Kiki. Oh, she fell asleep. Well, good. You fall asleep. You need your sleep. Oh, yeah, the 80s would be scary, Carrie. Yeah, they were not a good... the 80s was not a good decade for wallpaper, that's for sure. So, yeah, you could use, you know, your regular glue, your matte medium. They can be very expensive. So before you go and try and buy them on eBay, look in your look online and see if you can find a paint store or a wallpaper store nearby. Like I said, I know that Lowe's and Home Depot don't carry wallpaper. I mean, they may if you ask for it, but I've never seen any. So, but Sherwin-Williams also having a sale right now on sample paints, 32 ounces for $5 and change. It comes to $6 and change with tax. They have wallpaper, and they throw the books out. So if you want them, you know, go in there and ask, you know, what do you do with your old wallpaper books? Do you have any that are expired that I could take off your hands? And it's the same thing with their paint chips, because paint chips are a lot of fun. You know, ask them, when do you normally throw out your paint chips? Can I come pick them up for you or from you? And they'll probably do it. I mean, the guy at Sherwin-Williams last night was more than happy to give me 6 big books. So that is this book. This was the Italian Damask. And I'll move that out of the way. Oh, right, yeah. The which one was that now? Was that Frontgate or Joybird does fabric? And I can't remember which Frontgate gives away. The free samples of the blinds and the vinyls that, oh yeah, yeah. I'll have to go look. If it's Frontgate, I already got it. Let me put these aside, and I will get the other books so I can show them to you. They're a lot of fun. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm getting my cardio in today, boy. Holy crap. Ugh. Oh. Let me zoom out. That's as far as I can go. Okay. Boy, these are heavy. Oh, that's cool, Kiki. She says with the vinyl, you can choose your sample size up to 20. That's nice. You can make journal covers out of that. Okay, this one is called Modern Living. And it has really cool wallpaper. And it has an interesting layout. These are big, bold designs. And these feel like vinyl. It doesn't say vinyl, but it feels like it. It's got a nice sheen to it. Oh dear, Rose has wallpaper envy. Be prepared, ladies. There's going to be a shortage on wallpaper very soon. Get those sample books now. These are very bold and graphic. This one's nice. It looks like it has a shadow on it. These make fantastic journal covers. And then they have all these little tiny pieces. They are all, let's see, what size are they? That's why I said some of these wallpaper companies really do a good job on you know, fun layouts. This is almost 3 inches wide, so 2.5 by over 4.5. So this is an instant background for ATCs, and there's a whole bunch of them here. Okay, so that's that, and then they do it again here, and more. This is like the color changes. It's real pale here and it gets darker out here. So big bold designs. And it continues throughout the whole book. I mean, this stuff is really gorgeous. Okay, and then they have some short pages in here. And I mean, you fold that in half, you know, and use that as a spine. That's a great cover. All sorts of greens. Now you saw purple. Yeah, there was purple back here somewhere. This is like antique. And they got pretty pictures in here that you can use also. And this is a nice heavy-duty cardstock. There's more neutrals. So that's that book. Oh dear. Ugh, man, they're heavy. This one is hysterical, guys. Check this out. Cheeky Monkey. Cheeky Monkeys. Obviously, this is not for your dining room unless, you know, that floats your boat. But this is an absolute riot, guys. Check it out. Is that not a scream? Trying to get the whole, I can't get the whole book in here. It's so big. This is wallpaper. Yes, monkey monsters. Cut them out. Look at this one with the brown, with the aging bananas. And I mean, this you could use for anything. It doesn't scream kid. But check it out. I thought this would be great in Happy Mail and stuff. Look at that. These are a riot. And they have all different stuff. Here's alphabets. And look at this pretty piece. That's a nice piece. Here's another one, all pinky and purpley. And pink stars. Aren't they adorable? Purple stars. Journaling by 5 pages. Yeah, they would. Check that one out. Look at that. It's got pirates. And it has borders. Pirate borders. Look at this. That could be a cute little journal page. You fold it right down the spine. There you go. More pirates. More pirate borders. Oh, look at this. Holy crap. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Look at that. And see, this is why you take this thing apart. Because the binding is crushing part of this planet here. So if you take the binding apart rather than tear it out, you'll get that whole planet. Pretty blue. And some jets. Here's more jets. Birthday cards for, yeah, for kids, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Andrea was a textile designer and she designed prints for wallpaper and fabric. That's really cool. And this is a beautiful sky. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. Skateboarding. Oh, and motorcycle. Oh, dinosaurs. This is a pretty background. There's another one. Oh, look, chickens! Hang on. Hot damn. Folks, I just found the cover of my chicken book. Look. Chickens. And moo cows. And more moo cows. That's it. I'm going to fold up these pages. And that's going to be the cover of my book. My chicken book. See? Oh, wow. Look at this one. And see, they deliberately put it in at that angle. Poke your dots. Let's see what else we got in here. Little baby critters. Isn't this cool? Oh, that's pretty. Here's another one. Oh, look at this border. Check this out. Look. That's cool. Here, little horses. Oh, look at this one. Is that not perfect or what? You take out this page and you fold it in half and you have a really cool page in a journal with a pocket in it. This would be the pocket. That's really cool. This is very pretty. Oh, here's more. Different colors. And ballerinas. And purple. This is cool. Check it out. Oh, they're great. Oh boy, this is bright. Let's see. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, they fussy cut the borders. Yeah. Ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, here's some more. Different color. Oh, cupcakes. Ah. Pink and cupcakes. And that one's pretty. Oh, and horses. Aren't they great? That's another pretty background. Military layouts. Oh, this is cool. Check this out. That's cute. And then this is a short page and a longer page. Uh-oh. Things are collapsing under the weight. There's that. That's bright. Oh, come on. There. And there's that one. Oh, so that is Cheeky Monkeys. Oh dear. This one is called American Classics, and it's made by York. Pre-pasted sure strip, completely removable, guaranteed. Now it even tells you on here what borders it has. These are some nice borders. These are really cool. And this has, I just saw somebody doing this. I saw it on YouTube because I was looking to find books. Or how to make, you know, folded books. And someone had a whole wall of this wallpaper up. And that's actually in this book, I think. All these pretty plates. Oh, poor Brandy. Her husband finally called saying he's leaving work. Don't you love those types of jobs? And these are really thick and slick. Thick and slick. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, those are colorful. Oh, he works 18-hour days, man. He's a slave. That's horrible. Here's coffee. That would make a nice little, you know, little journal cover. Little square journal cover, just like that. Here's another one. Brenda says, you better be wearing something special when he walks in that door tonight, Brandy. Hi, Yvette. I didn't see you come in before. I'm sorry. Here's more coffee. Yeah, aren't the ballerinas great? I think Kiki is a little slow. I think she's looking at a few minutes before. Here's more really nice paper. This has got lots and lots of texture in it. It's all like you put that crackle medium on there. Oh, poor Brandy says she'll have her pajamas on because he's going straight to bed. Oh, Kiki fell asleep again. Okay, she's trying to catch up. Check out this border. Look at that. Isn't that funny? Hang on, guys. My mouse decided to click on something. And I'm trying to get it to stop. There we go. It's different color. And another one. Yeah, I put Kiki to sleep again. This has an interesting texture to it. There's like striations going this way, and they seem to be glossy. Brandy, these books were free, and I got 6 of them. Just go to the paint store. I went to Sherwin-Williams. And there was a whole wall of wallpaper books. Yes, they're free. Because they have to throw them out. Like every month or every like 6 weeks, these books expire because they're constantly making new designs. So what do you do with them? They throw them out because they have no value anymore. They can't be used because the wallpaper may not exist anymore. So they throw them out. Check that out. Check out the glitter on that. It's all metallic-y. That's where I went, Rose. I went to Sherwin-Williams. And they're having paint on sale until September 4th. Sample size 32 ounce for $5 and change plus tax. Yeah, this has got, I don't know if you can see it. There's shiny lines. You can just see them. Yeah, get your hands on some. See if you have a local paint shop that sells wallpaper before going to eBay, because they're expensive on eBay. It would make, yeah, you know, Mary from the Mary Atelier, I can't say that. She comes in quite often to our live streams. She actually used a wallpaper book to and altered it as a journal. So you can definitely do that. The paper's, you know, sturdy enough to do that. Oh, see, here's the wallpaper panels. Let's see if they show them in the book. I don't see them. But look at that. That's all glittery gold. And hubba hubba, look at the hot babes. Yeah, this would be a great book for portraits, but I don't do portraits. Wow, look at that. And here's another one of those shiny chairs. Look at this one. Wow. Is that not gorgeous or what, guys? Look at that. I don't see that book. They didn't do the bookcase thing. But this is really nice stuff. Isn't it? Yeah. The paint stores do not sell them on eBay. People walk into the paint stores and say, do you have any expired wallpaper books that you're going to throw out? And the paint store says, sure. So they hand them over, and then people go home and sell them on eBay. But I don't want to do that. I want to use these, you know, in Happy Mail and to make journals. And, you know, I'm counting down 4 months to retirement. So I won't have a lot of money then. So I want to, you know, stockpile while I've got cash so I can use all this paper then. Whoa, check this one out with the money on it and the stamps. That's really cool. Yes, Brandy, your ass would be in the dumpster. Uh-huh. Rose says, so you're thinking of starting a little business, Andrea? If I could get my ass in the dumpster, I would. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that. It's all shiny. Ooh, more money. Look, Rose, you could use these pages to buy stuff with, to buy more paint with. This has little shiny bits too. Oh, look, newspaper. It's ephemera. Isn't it ugly? And look, more ephemera. You know, I swear to God, Dee sent me the same stuff in a float journal. You want real money. Here's some more. That's weird. Ooh, Paris. And more postage. Even these make great graphics. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Oh, there's all sorts of goodies going on there. Oh, this feels really nice. And they have a short one and a longer. And more of the same. Oh, it's really textured. Blurry postage. Why would you want that on your wall? That's really blurry. Hot dogs and charcoal burgers. Route 66. Somehow I would not want that on my wall. Yeah, if you're a casino, right? Oh, this is nice. And this is cracked paper. It looks like cracked paint. And here's more. Hi, Route 66 and some fancy cars. Wine. A daredevil? Let's see. Is he a daredevil? Where's the man with the shades? I missed the man with the shades. Oh, him? I don't know. Okay, that looks weird. What is that? Looks like a dirty mattress. I don't know. Little squares sewn together. Oh, there you go. He's blind, yeah. And there's some more blueprints for you. And more. Okay, so that's that one. Hoi! Oh. Ow, man, they're heavy. Okay. This one is cool. This is called Paintable Solutions. And this is all textured that can be painted. This would make amazing book covers. And just, you could do all sorts of things with it. Book covers, postcards, index cards, ATCs, tags. You can put it on your ceiling. Look at this, and make it look like those copper or the tin tiles. Look at that. Let me zoom in so you can see the. I don't know if you can appreciate the texture. Yeah, exactly. Mixed media canvas backgrounds. Exactly. Look at that. Whoa, this is cool. This has a lot of depth in it. Oh, you have this book, Rose? Oh, and a pattern book. Look at that. The texture on there is just amazing. Caring is sharing. Yes, it is. Like I said, once I get to 1,000 subbies, I'll be giving stuff away. Oh, a pattern book, yeah. There's just so much depth in these. This looks like plaster. Roses. And more tiles. This is cool. It almost looks like some kind of hieroglyphics. And use them as stamps to I don't, Carrie, you can certainly try it. Now I have some other wallpaper that is textured. Yeah, that was Rosie in the background. She was playing with Sanjay. This stuff would probably end up getting clogged with paint or ink, or it may, the surface may wear down. You could probably get away with using it as a stamp for a while, you know. So if you cut this up into strips, you know, in small pieces, and you glued it onto a piece of cardboard, you could probably stamp with it for a while. But the other stuff that I have is more of a vinyl surface, and like I have river rocks and I have bricks and all sorts of different textures, so I'll have to give you some. But that, yeah, I think you could probably get away with using that. You could probably get away with using that as a stamp for at least a while anyway. This feels like it might wear off too quickly, but it does have texture. This is really cool. That would make a cool stamp. There's little dots in here, and okay. This one gives you, use a oh, okay, that's a good idea. Use silicone mold kit and then imprint and make a stamp. That would be cool. Let me back up a little bit. This does optical illusions with the camera, but this has little stripes going this way and swirls. You can see that I don't know what you call that effect on the camera, where the stripes look like they're moving. It might work as a stamp if you didn't press real hard, but I think you would probably need a very firm surface to glue this on. But this is really pretty. Oh, this one's nice. I'm trying to move it. Yeah, you could stabilize it, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could put some resin on it and it would stabilize it. Pretty fans. That's just kind of like a burlap. That's a thicker pattern. This is a really big tile. got stripes. And that looks like real burlap. And this looks like bamboo paper or something. This one's pretty. That might make a fun stamp. This one has real shiny background. I think that the texture on this is almost like flocking as opposed to you know, raised texture. This one has a lot of texture to it. Here's some bricks. Okay. Okay, this is vintage style. I guess this stuff would be called chic, right? Is this what you call chic? It would work on a jelly plate. Yeah, it would. That's a good idea. I'll have to try that. A lot of these are textured also. They're big florals, plaids, scrolls. Yeah, the whole book, yeah. This one has a lot of texture on it. That would probably make an interesting stamp. Oh, you were doing chores. Okay, you'll have to sit down and go through it again. And these have texture. And they're all glittery. And these are glittery. Ooh, this one's real glittery, real glitzy. You can always go back and look at it later, Kiki. Let's see. More of the same in different colors. And these are dogwoods. Yeah, wallpaper lottery book, yeah. Cherry blossoms. More flat. This is real pretty paper. Get a stripe, another one. This one's pretty. It's real shiny. I'll show you the textured one that I have also. I think it's all basically the same. The florals are nice, aren't they? Very pretty. This is every husband's nightmare. I know, Brandy. It would be my nightmare too. I mean, it's pretty to look at in a book, but holy crap, I would not want that all over my walls. I'd get seasick looking at it. I'm not a wallpaper person. That's real shiny. Again, this is real shimmery. I'm admiring it in these small pieces, but not on a whole wall. And that's the last one. That's real shimmery too. So let me get the textured book. Oh, try and pick these things up and get them out of here. Time for some more cardio. Oh my God. Oh, look out, Rosie Pose. Timber. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. These are them. Oh, good night, Rose. Thank you for coming. So this is like river rock, and there is so much texture in here. You can feel each rock. I'm trying to see if I can't show it to you. Hang on, I got some pop-ups here that I gotta get rid of. There, now let's see. Trying to see if I can show you the texture. It's really difficult to do that, but trust me, you can see all the little nooks and crannies. What? I did raise it up to the camera. And then there's this one. The other side is flat. The other side is flat. Different color. This one I thought would make cute stamps. I can cut a piece off and see if this would work as a stamp. Let's see what side was. Cut this side off. Oh, you have a stencil that looks like that, huh? Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. It works. Let me zoom in. There you go, Carrie. It works. I'll have to send you some. And now you have bright pink tiles. There, that's cool. Let's see what other pieces we have here. So that makes a cool stamp. Let's try some of the rocks. Let's see. Don't know if these are going to work as well. Poor Arlene's going to dream of wallpaper tonight. It's not as recognizable, but you do see it. You probably have to like do the whole page in order to understand what was going on. But it makes interesting texture anyway. This book I got from eBay, like a fool. But go to Sherwin-Williams or Aboff's or Benjamin Moore or any other paint store that sells wallpaper. Uh-oh. Arlene says hubby works across the street from a Sherwin-Williams. So the other books that I was working with tonight, the 6 that, the one that I took apart and the 5 that I showed you, those all came from Sherwin-Williams, and they throw them away. So you walk in there and you ask them if you have any expired wallpaper books that you're getting ready to throw away. And if so, could I please have them? And they will say thank you, so now I don't have to pay somebody to throw them out. And they will give them to you.
And at the same time, buy some paint.
And at the same time, buy some paint, because the paint is on sale. Sample paints, 1 quart, 32 lovely ounces, for $5 and change from now until September 4th. Hang on, let me get the container of paint, and I will show you. Beep, beep, Rosie. Beep, beep. I don't know where the paint ended up. Oh, here it is.
The paint chips also then?
They'd be in the box, I think.
No, yeah, they're empty.
Oh. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, this is good. This is good. Here you go. Color to go. This is Eros Pink. It will dry darker. But oh my God, it's yummy. Now I'm being sponsored by... Hey, I love me some hardware stuff. I like home improvement places. I always have.
Goldenrod.
Oh, here. This is goldenrod. Oh. Oh, that makes mommy so happy.
Colors are much better now, right?
Let's see. It's opening up. Yes, they're almost identical. So I got all of this luscious paint. 32 ounces of... Well, actually, no. They lie. It's 29.5 fluid ounces, or 1 27/32 of a U.S. pint.
It will be 32 ounces by weight.
Yes, it's 32 ounces by weight.
This paint is heavy then.
Uh-oh, somebody's having a paint-gasm. It's the little things, yeah. It's the little things that get you all hot and moist, right?
And this is the buff.
Ah, okay. This is my new
Marshmallow.
replacement for buff. Ugh. I needed more buff. I was out of it. Yeah, you gotta find yourself a little paint store, Michelle. It might be worth going, you know, for a ride. I mean, my farm is only 20 minutes away from a super Walmart. So, you know, I'm pretty lucky, even though I'm in the mountains.
Ask around.
But, you know, ask around. You may not know. There might very well be a paint store.
The hardware store. Any hardware store.
Or, you know, a hardware store. Any hardware store sells paint. And chances are they probably have wallpaper too, because especially in smaller communities, those are the only places you can go to get paint and wallpaper. So, you know, because I don't think Home Depot and Lowe's actually sell wallpaper. And I got new black. Where do you live, Michelle? Because my husband could do a quick search for you and pop a link in. What?
You put the paint
Oh no, I didn't put the paint on. This is supposed to be black.
once it dries, it may be darker.
Yeah, once it dries, it should be darker, but hopefully. So those are the paints that I got from Sherwin-Williams.
Total $24 or something.
Yeah, the total for all 4 of these paints was $24.07. Sanjay, what was the breakdown? Oh, here, wait a second, guys. Hang on, I got the receipt.
No, it's $23.07.
Okay, here.
After tax, 23.
1 quart was $7.59, but it was on sale. You know, it was marked down, I guess. It was $7.59, and the discount was $2.28. 30% off
Until 4th.
until September 4th. Okay,
Last one.
and the sales tax, that's the total before tax was $21.24, and my tax rate is 8.625, so it came to $23.07. And if you want to know the exact price, hang on, let me get out my calculator because Mama is dumb. So $7.59 minus $2.28. It's $5.31 for 32 ounces, people. True value, yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, Michelle lives in Penrose, Colorado, and Carrie is queen of Google, and she found a Sherwin-Williams in Pueblo, Colorado, and a True Value, and a Sherwin-Williams in Canyon City. I don't know how far they are, but there you go. I mean, you know, you take a day trip.
Call them first.
Yeah, call them first, you know. But you've got several options there for you. See, I like to hunt for a bargain. That's my big thing, and I'm a born and raised grease monkey, and I love tools, and I love tinkering, and I have a lot of power tools, and I think more like a guy in a workshop, in a wood shop, than I do a painter, you know, or an artist. So I think, okay, well, they sell lots of paint and lots of paint supplies in a hardware store, and there's nothing wrong with this paint. I mean, this is 100% acrylic paint. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Carrie, thank you for helping her out. Yeah, definitely write them down. Or just copy and paste. Yeah, let's see. Can you do that in here? Yeah, you can copy and paste it from the chat, Michelle. So, go to where Carrie's first response was and just click and drag down and select everything. I can show you on my desktop. Hang on. Okay, let me show you this. Come on, move over. Okay, so now you can see my screen. Here's where Carrie started talking about the stores. So you just click and drag down. Okay, and then you do Control C if you're on Windows, or Command C if you're on a Mac, to copy, and then just open up an email or a notepad and click Control V or Command V to paste, and then you'll have those addresses for you. Okay,
That got
Yes, I'll go back to the overhead. The black got much, much darker. So that's one thing. Acrylic paint dries darker. Watercolor dries lighter. So now you can see that this is a really nice black. I have a real penchant about that. You can't find real black anywhere. But this is looking really promising. It's really nice and dark. Okay, guys. So I think I'm going to actually shut down for the evening.
Ask me how the color is today compared to last time.
How has the color compared during tonight's show? If I'm looking,
There's the same painting from last time.
yeah, let me get the same painting. Hang on one second, guys. From the other night, where did we put those? Here they are. Yeah, these colors were really off the other night. So let's see how they look now.
Better. Black. Still not try.
It's fine. Oh, wow. Let's see. Let me zoom in a little. Oh, wow. It's like I'm looking at them live. Look at that. Oh, yeah, they look great. Let's move to the next one. Come on, hurry up. I'm waiting for the YouTube delay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty close. These I adjusted the colors on my OBS Studio. What? So yeah, the colors look much better. They're a little bit lighter on YouTube. They look fine in OBS. But in YouTube, they still look a little dull.
Not much better.
But much better, yes. So yeah, they look good. Okay, guys. So that was it for tonight. I hope, I wasn't doing anything exciting. And I hope I didn't confuse you too awful much. Don't they seem more vivid? So, I hope I didn't confuse you too much. And maybe what I'll do is, tomorrow evening, if I have time, I will go through this. OBS is Open Broadcast Studio, and it's a piece of software that's actually free. It runs on Windows, and you can capture many, yes, Open Broadcast software, yes. You can capture many different sources, so I can have my desktop, I can have, right now I've got 2 webcams, I have an overhead cam, I have other videos that I play, an intro and an outro, and I have my overhead camera. Oh, thanks, Brenda. I just hope I didn't bore you guys tonight, because I wasn't doing anything, bright and colorful and exciting. But I just wanted to, open your mind to wallpaper books and what you can do with them. And I will come back with that, because I really do want to put together one for the chickens. And, I'll try and come up with another video, a shorter tutorial that just goes into the zines and the folded book. And yeah, so I think that's about it tonight. And we did explore these textures. Oh, I'm glad you had fun, Arlene. I'm glad you liked them. So yeah, Carrie, I'll have to send you some of these. These textures really do work for stamps. And I thought that they came out pretty good. They might not last a long time, but if you have a whole sheet, you'd have quite a while to use them. And yeah, go hit up Sherman Williams before the 4th, and get yourself some paint and ask them if they have some, you know, expired wallpaper books. And, you know, take their card and ask, you know, would you mind if I gave you a call, say, you know, like once a month, and maybe you could hold your expired paint chips and your expired wallpaper books aside for me. I would be ever so grateful. And while you're there, buy some paint.
And
what?
you get free books, don't forget to tip the guy.
Yeah, and you know, if you really want to make sure that he remembers you and make sure that he saves anything that's interesting, like wallpaper books, paint chips, anything else he might come across, you give him a tip, you know, and say thank you, that you appreciate it. So yeah. Uh-oh, Janet's going to go play on her jelly plate. Yep. All right, guys. So, yeah, there's going to be one book will have a lot of journal covers, right? And, you know, like I said, keep pimping out my channel to your friends and your social media. And, you know, ask your family members, you know, even though you're never going to watch her, just please go subscribe to her. Because as soon as I get to 1,000 and I stay there or I go higher, free prizes. We'll start out with once a week. And if the subscriptions keep growing, then I'll do maybe more than once a week. And, you know, it could be, like I said, it could be sheets of wallpaper. It could be, you know, one of these books that I'm making. It could be some jelly plate prints. It could be anything. So, oh, thanks, Anne. Alrighty, guys. So that's that for tonight. I'll be back again on Sunday at 7 p.m. And you'll see a video from me probably, if I can get to it tonight, I will. But I got a challenge entry from Jean Rosser from the UK. So I'm going to open that on a video. Good night, Carrie. Love you too. And don't forget, guys, this is the last week. Get me those challenge entries by the 9th. So hurry, hurry, hurry. All right. I love you all. You have a great night. And I'll see you on Sunday. I love you too, Kiki. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Oh, yes, I have a challenge. Yes, Michelle. Send me something chickeny. It could be a chicken napkin. It could be chicken pictures cut out of a magazine. You could draw me a chicken. Any kind of something that says chicken. And send it to me by September 9th, and you'll be entered in my challenge. Alrighty? Oh, thanks, Anne. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Talk to you all later. Hi, everyone. It's Melissa from 70 Acre Studio. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd be grateful if you'd please give me a thumbs up and a kind comment down below. Please share my channel with your friends and on your social media. And please subscribe. When you subscribe, please click the alarm bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Thanks for helping grow my channel. So long now.